Hey, what's up, guys? Sam here, and I'll be doing the free video for Tuesday, May 17th, 2022. So, in the Friday video that we made, we kind of set the stage that the market was looking to have a relief rally into this week, and the relief rally has somewhat started, at least more than we've seen. So, the question is, how high can we bounce? If you do a high to low of the recent drop, the 618 of that comes in at 414 and a half. And you'll see here that overlaps with the daily 21, which is that green line right there. So it makes her a natural place to at least try to go up there and test to see how the market does. There is a potential that the market could get higher than that. And I do have some slightly higher targets, closer to about 420 on SPY. But I think we should probably still continue to take it one day at a time. The market here, the structure of the market's not particularly great, but it is trading much better than it has, and it's giving us our second thrust signal here after a long time of being kind of down here in the doldrums, right? So what I'm looking for here is at least a test of about 414 and a half. I do think the market remains a short, so you kind of have to hold two ideas in your head. One, I'm telling you that over the long run, the market remains a short, but in the short run, it still has some oversold juice left to squeeze to the upside. And the reason that I think it could actually get slightly above the daily 21 is just because there's going to be a lot of folks that have that are short. They got caught short, and they're all going to have stops in the same place, right? So there's a little bit of a liquidity pocket right above here. But again, looking for about 414 and a half on on SPY, which again, I'm going to focus here on SPY for just a minute or two with you guys. Because I think that's really all that matters, right? I could show you a bunch of different stocks, but at the end of the day, what's really driving action here is the indices. So if the indices continue to have days like this, then you're going to have outperformance in stocks like semiconductors, and then the highly shorted stuff like the ARC components. So I think that's basically what I wanted to share with y'all, is just kind of the level that I'm looking at here, the fact that it still has a lot of oversold juice, and then I'm going to just share a couple of kind of ideas with you guys here. So something that we added today was BMY. This is Bristol Myers. Kind of a classic, perfect breakout pattern here on Bristol Myers. You're trading near an all-time high. And whenever you're trading near an all-time high, you really want to have a very strong pattern so that you can break the highs and get through. And I would say there's your previous highs. And then today did close above them while making a new all-time high. You have this squeeze with an upward bias here, and then underneath it you have kind of an ideal trend structure, which is very good. So all in all here, I think this is one of the stronger charts. This squeeze implies that it should have enough juice to try to get into about 79.5 to about 81 in terms of a target. And if this thing starts trending, it could get pretty good, because it does trend very well, and this is frankly just getting started. So BMY was one of the better picks that I had for the week. Another one here was going to be Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola here just today might have been a buying opportunity, and in terms of Walmart missing earnings, that drags down the XLP, and then that allows the KO to actually move higher. And then another one here, I won't spend any time on it. It's the same thing as Coca-Cola. It's going to be Pepsi. So I think I think Coca-Cola has the stronger setup, but I think these two are pretty interchangeable. So I think you could trade that. In terms of the oil space, there's really only two, and it's the same two that I shared with you on Friday of last week. And I'm just going to share with you again, the same ones. At the end of the day, these are just the best ones in the space in terms of a technical chart. But if you want to trade it through XLE or Chevron or Exxon or anything like that, I think it's all fine. So Oxy remains very high on the list. If oil does manage to hold a breakout here, I'm still looking for this to get above 70. 71 is the target. And then another one here is going to be MPC. So still looking for MPC. I think MPC here has a date with 100, and it's probably ranked number 1 or number 2 overall in the oil sector here in terms of the setup. So a couple more here. I'll just kind of pepper you with picks today. So IBM. I think has a very decent setup here, especially considering how destroyed tech has gotten. This one looks very good to me. And then one that I was playing yesterday coming into today, and I got a little lucky with the upgrade, I suppose. But this one was already showing us relative outperformance, and it's AMD. So with AMD here, I think there's still plenty of juice left to squeeze, because you do have a squeeze here, and then you have kind of this double bottom thing going on, right? So you see how you have the bottom here, then you have another bottom here. And you know, if you look at the Qs haven't tested their 21, where you see where AMD has closed above the 21 twice, right there, and then again today, closing above the 50-day. That's extremely good action, right? So from a relative strength point of view, this is extremely strong, and it's something that I think you should be focusing on here. So I'll go ahead and cut it off there. There's a couple of good picks out there. And frankly, again, the thing that I would refocus everybody on is just focus on the index and then use that to make your decisions in terms of your stock. If the indices continue higher, then the junkier, kind of higher beta tech stocks are going to move a lot more. And I think that if this rally has any legs, it has to be led by semiconductors. So I would kind of steer you towards the AMDs and the AVGOs of the world. All right, guys, that's my time. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you for the next video. Cheers. Hey guys, this is Sam, and I'm the Director of Equities at Simpler Trading. I want to thank you for watching this video, and before you go somewhere else on the YouTube, I'd like to ask that you comment and like the video. It really does help us out with the algorithm and getting the message out to more folks who like to see our content. Also, be sure to click the bell notification and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss anything that comes out. If you want to watch us trade in real time using our own money, come over to simplertrading.com and learn how to sign up. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you for the next video. Cheers.